Hello everyone, welcome to the Angels Messages video. This is the message from the angels for the dates of 16 to 30th April. There are three piles here. The first is with a black pen, the second is with the pink and white pen, and the third is with green pen. And there are also Bible verses from Bible verses. So the last two piles have three, and the first is just with two. Um, and I'm using Archangel Michael's deck. You may pause the video and choose the one that is most suitable for you, that is most attractive to you, that is pulling your attention to you. You may choose more than one. Okay, this is the pile for those of you who have chosen the black pen. I'm just gonna leave it here, and I'm just gonna put the Bible verses over here at the side, and let's see what cards we have. So the first card is your home is protected by angels. Pay attention to your dreams. Believe and trust. Keep your eyes on targeted intention. So I'm just gonna place all these cards over here. Okay, so at the moment, the most number one problem that everybody is facing around the world is the virus outbreak. So if you are worried about that, then rest assured that the angels are protecting you and protecting your home. And if you are wondering about or concerned about your financial constraint, then rest assured that that is also under control and that will be taken care of, and not to worry so much about it. On the background, I'm not sure why, it sounds like a plane that is flying. So that actually to me is like it's like this concern that the whole world is facing, right, is gonna go away smoothly. Right now it's very noisy, and it's actually distracting my attention from doing this reading. So what actually it symbolizes is that it's trying to show is that yes, right now we are all being distracted by this virus outbreak, and perhaps for the pile who chose this, you are more greatly affected, maybe because your job involves traveling, your job involves meeting people, your job involves being outside, or you are living from a day-to-day paycheck, salary. And with this outbreak, and with everyone observing the 1 meters social distancing, there's a constraint, or there's a concern over your own situation. And this sound that just came, which sounded more like an airplane to me for some reason, is gone right now. So that is the meaning that this outbreak will disappear. It will create a lot of chaos around the world, and yes, people have died and people are recovering, but at the same time people are recovering, so this will be gone. And it will create an impact, and which has already created an impact. So okay, with that, the next is pay attention to your dreams. A lot of times when divine is communicating to us through the dreams, we may not know why, because we don't even know that they are actually communicating us through our dreams. A lot of times we sleep, we wake up, and there's a dream, and we just take it that it's a dream at times. And sometimes some of us who have some knowledge on dreams and dreams interpretation and the meanings behind the dream, we know that there's a meaning, but it's just that we do not know. So we tend to Google out, we tend to ask our friends who are very knowledgeable in dream interpretation. And sometimes people are intuitive, so they may just pick up based on what you are describing to them. So these are some of the ways that you can interpret your own dreams. So the message really here is that don't ignore your dreams, any kind of dreams that you have, have a journal for your dreams, and write it down, and remember it, and Google it out. Sometimes googling it out also will help. You need to look into more than one website to find out what exactly the meanings are. And like I say, if you have friends who are intuitive, friends who are very knowledgeable in dream interpretation, and they are willing to help you out, then you can ask them. Otherwise, your dreams are gonna help you to move forward in your life, with the current situation if you're worried. So pay attention to your dreams. So the other is belief and trust. So the message for you really is that if you have prayed and asked for something, then just let it go. Don't keep pestering or keep thinking. Sorry if I offended you by saying pestering, because that was the word that was coming about. That you keep asking God and the angels that, oh, okay, when I prayed for this, when am I gonna get? When am I gonna get? When am I gonna get? And as a result, right, 365 days, you end up asking them. So the message for you really is that if you have not been asking 365 days, is fine. But then the message here truly is, when you have asked for something, rest assured that you will get. And in the event that if you do not get, something else is in store for you, something better, or that thing that you were asking for is not meant for you. Like for example, you're going for an interview, and on that day you have a flu. Take it as a blessing that that job is not meant for you. And if you get employed in that job, maybe you may not be happy in it, and you may have to quit your job like just after 1 week or 2 weeks. It's even more worse, and it's even more worse if you stay in that job for 1 month, and in between you may have other opportunities that really fit you, and that brings happiness and success to you. So the point is, just go with the flow. And if you have prayed and asked for something, then just let God take place, and try not to demand an answer from God or angels or your or other divine beings, because in any case, this is the message that is coming through to me, that don't question them. Okay, when am I gonna get this? How come I haven't got this yet? So go with the flow of the life. Enjoy your life at the moment, whatever that you have. If you are quarantined at home, find activities to do, find good activities to do. Enjoy your moment at this time, because it may not be given to you again. And try and do some self-reflection, and yes, write down your intentions and dream about it and pray about it. Just let go. And the other thing about this belief and trust is that believe and trust that everything is happening for your highest good, and everything will work out for you well, despite whatever that is going on around the world. So do take note that your job is not to sit at home and check out how many deaths are taking place and how many people are recovering and all. Once a month, twice a month, if you look at it, is fine, but don't make it a habit that every day you're checking out these details, because the more you are looking at it, the more you are attracting them to you in a way. And despite whatever you're doing, because everything that you see, everything that you understand, it gets registered in your mind. And if you don't release them in a way that you should, that means you forget about it, and you just take it that it's only for your FYI, which means for your information only, then it's going to create problem for you. So even if you pray and ask to God and angels, it ain't gonna help you so much. Why? Because you are hindering them from helping you. Your mind, your thoughts, and your willpower is more powerful than anything else. Of course, God is powerful. Angels are very powerful and helpful. But if you don't help yourself, and if you're standing in the way, then as per the law of universe, they can't really help you. So that's the message. And very beautifully, this card, keep your eyes on your targeted attention. Yes, at the moment you are asked to stay home, at the moment your opportunities may have been taken away from you, you're not moving anywhere, you are just staying put. Yes, don't get disappointed by that. Just keep your intentions and your eyes on where you are heading to. If getting employed by another company is your intention, just then keep that intention. Stay put. Someday you will get it, not to worry about it. And someday if you don't get it, something else will be there for you. So it's either this or that, but you plant the right seeds. You plant the right seeds. that of what you want. So basically, um, these are the messages for you, for those of you who've chosen the black pen. And now it's the Bible verses. Bible verses, I'm reading Bible verses. This is not religion, okay? Because a lot of time Bibles, the verses in Bibles are really helpful, and they help us to understand matters and be positive in life, and they uplift us as well. So if for any one of you who are watching this video and you think that this is religious based, then you may stop the video and skip this part. But for those of you who are open-minded like me, then of course you can, by all means you should, because you picked up the first file. So these Bible verses are meant for you. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is Matthew 17:20. Our faith can move mountains. So very beautifully, right? Is coming down to this. Your home is protected by angels. Eyes keep your eyes on your targeted intention. Believe and trust. Believe and trust. So what you ask, you will get, and pay attention to your dream, right? So have faith. Basically, is have faith. I'm not gonna read so much into the Bible verses because my intention is really to read the Bible verses, but I can't help it when I see the Bible verses, that how it blends into the cards drawn. So the second one is that these are Proverbs. With all your heart, you must trust the Lord and not your own judgment. Always let Him lead you, and He will clear the road for you to follow. So this is the second part. So like I said, I can't help it. So when you have asked for something, believe and trust, believe and trust, and pay attention to your dreams as well, because guidance can be given to you through your dreams, and there are some clarification coming through from your dreams as well. So you may not, like I say, it may have already happened, you may not have remembered, but then that's the way it is. So please give a thumbs up if you like the reading, and subscribe to my channel. That will be very helpful to you. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, this is pile number 2, the pen that is of pinkish and white. I'm just gonna leave it over here, and these are the Bible verses. I'm just gonna leave it here as well at the side, and these are the cards. Okay, if you're wondering who's this, this is actually Archangel Michael, according to the artist who drew it. And not the artist, I think it's how Doreen Virtue at that time saw the image in her mind's eyes, and so when she created the cards, this is how it has been. Okay, so let's look at the card. This situation is already resolved. Use your imagination and you'll see the answers. Oh, self-respect. Admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. Okay, I'm guided to talk about this card first. So basically, if you have done something wrong, admit to yourself that yes, this is something wrong that you've done to somebody, or in a particular situation that you were really helpless. So try not to deny the truth. Denying the truth is not going to help you, because it's not going to help you to come out of the wrongdoings or the repercussion of it. So the best thing is that admit, forgive yourself, forgive everyone else who's already involved. So with that, right, this is the next card. This situation is already resolved. So that situation that you have been worrying about, you have been thinking about, you have been contemplating about, has already been resolved. A lot of times you may not see the resolution or the resolved situation in your physical eyes, but the truth really is, it's energetically, it's already been resolved. So once energetically it's already been resolved, you are asked not to go and poke into it anymore, because the boundaries, the doors to it have already been closed. And so what basically it means is that don't think about it. Once you're already forgiven, admitted the truth to whoever's involved and to yourself, then rest assured that everything will go right from here. Don't keep blaming yourself. Don't keep blaming others who are involved. You also have a part to play in it. What I'm getting is that you also have a part to play in this particular situation that has been created. So don't unnecessarily blame others as well and yourself. This the message that is coming through is not from me. And how you may be the creator of this situation, or you may be a part of it, is because of your own thoughts process, your own fear process, and your own involvement in it. Perhaps if you had handled the situation more diplomatically, you may not have been involved in it. Perhaps if you have not commented on it, then you may not have been in this situation. And for some of you, it may really be you, your own thoughts and etc. So pray about it, and the situation is already resolved. So don't worry about it. For some of them, you might be worrying about is another situation like your finances, your job, your future, your home, your children, education, a whole lot more. Some of you could be involved in other dangerously situations. You are also asked not to worry about it because all these have already been resolved. Your prayers have been heard and has been answered. So for some of this situation, Archangel Michael is actually personally looking through it, and he is resolving the matters for you. All these energetically, and some have already been resolved, and some like you will see the results soon. The next, if you're still not convinced, right, then use your imagination and you'll see the answer. What basically this card is trying to say is that close your eyes and do some meditation. Ask and pray first. If you are not sure whether it's a yes or no answer, or what exactly happened in the situation, maybe in this problem you are the victim, like you are the victim, and you are asking like, why is this happening to me, and why are people blaming me unnecessarily? And so for those of you who are involved in this kind of circumstances, then you are advised to do some meditation, close your eyes, go within, ask yourself, okay, why this is happening. You may not get the answer immediately, but in time to come you will get. And any answers that you get, right, that it could also mean like, oh, you are involved in it, why, because of these reasons, then just admit the truth. Okay, realize the truth, admit the truth, and just tell yourself, okay, I ain't gonna do this anymore. Please release me from this situation, and please guide me on what to do. With all this, right, self-respect. Self-respect is basically about not you don't respect yourself just because you are beautiful, or you are on the slim side, or you look like a model, or you look like some hunks and Bollywood actors. You know, Bollywood actors and actresses are very attractive. I'm not racist, guys, but really to me, they are into this. They really take care. Most of them, they take care of their body, but of course there's yeah, and there are some really good looking models as well. So the point is, you don't respect yourself just because you are of that kind. You must always remember, looks are just temporary. They may or may not be there forever. It depends on how well you take care of yourself. So self-respect is all about acknowledging your true self, being authentic, your purpose in life, how you perceive yourself, and your respecting your inner voice, your intuition, your heart, your desires, and your what you want to achieve in your life. So we don't let, at the same time, we don't let others to take advantage of us, and also say things about us. If there's something that we strongly disagree with what the other person is saying, then just learn to open the mouth and tell them in a nice way that it's not nice for you to say that, because it's not true and I don't agree with it. Or you can just say, I don't think what you're saying is irrelevant. That is good enough as well. That means to show that what you're saying doesn't make sense. It's to you that you feel that way, so don't impose your ideas onto me. And self-respect is also in this case asking you to really give that love and honor your life and whatever that is going on in your life right now. Don't slam yourself down just because something has not been going well in your life, and you think that, okay, because of that you're not worthy. it's your fault, and how think of the worst case scenario, or think that, oh, how people are gonna look at you and etc. Don't think of it in that way. Just be rest assured that your situation has already been resolved if it involves other people and your own situation. And the answer is within you, though. The answer is within you. Okay, now let's look at the Bible verses. I may not really explain the Bible verses. And the other thing is that please don't take these Bible verses as a religion thing. A lot of times, Bible verses are that, how I perceive it is that, yes, it has a important meaning, and it can uplift our spirits. So if any one of you think that this is religion and it's related to religion, you're more than welcome to stop the video. And before stopping the video, please subscribe to my channel and give a thumbs up before you stop it. And I'm just going to read the Bible verses for those of you who are staying back to watch it, and I may or may not explain further on it. So what has come up to it is that from the verse Jeremiah 29:11, for I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Okay, so this actually goes back to this situation that I talked about, that you may have been worried about it, right? So rest assured that whatever that is happening, there's a plan for you, and don't give up hope, or don't think negatively, or on the other side that just because something is happening, you're not worth it, or things are not going to work out well for you. And whatever other insights that are coming for you from this verse and these cards. Psalms 107:1, give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. His love endures forever. Okay. Just going to leave it here. There's one more. Okay. The fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, forbearance, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Okay, so this is the reading, and I hope you have enjoyed the reading, and if the messages resonate with you, that's good. If it didn't resonate with you, then you may want to check out the other two piles. And this is for the collective people who will be watching and who are watching. So please do remember to subscribe to my channel before exiting. Thank you. Hello. Welcome to the third pile. This is the pile with the green pen. Just gonna put it here, and these are the Bible verses. I'm just gonna put it here as well. Let's look what's installed in the card. Spend more time outdoors. Be gentle with yourself. Take your time making this decision. God is in charge. Okay. A lot of times, right, when this card, God is in charge, comes out, the situation that you are going through may not be nice. So I'll talk about this card first. So everything and anything, right, mostly is all orchestrated by God and our soul before we were born into this world. However, as human beings, we do have the power and the free will to choose what we want. Things have been decided, things have been planned, but in the 3D world, in our actual life, we do have the free will. But then again, it's not really a free will though. Okay, I'm not gonna go so much into that. So coming to the message, right? So things may not have been going on well, and perhaps the pile who has chosen this, right, one bad, some of you, what's coming to me is that you may not have handled the situation well, or you may not have appreciated what has been given to you, or you have not put in effort. Therefore, God may have actually taken back that ownership or that particular situation back into his hands, so that he can do something about it, and the next step will be much proper and smooth for you. Or it could be another option or another plan for you. So whatever it is, trust and believe that God is in charge and God is working through. Take this message however it resonates to you, and God will definitely find a resolution for you. He will definitely have another plan for you if whatever that has been taken from you currently. So with that, right, take your time to make decisions. So this could be you may be struggling to have a decisions to make a decision like what you want in your life. Basically, for some of you, is what you, simply is what you want in your life. Some of you whether to travel to another country or not to travel because of the outbreak. But now most of the international flights have been called off, I heard. Or this could be for your future job that you have been considering, which involves a lot of traveling, and you might be struggling between decisions like this person or that person, or even in your employment, like you are thinking whether should I employ this person or shall I employ that person, or shall I don't employ at all. Or this is a situation that you are also wondering like how to handle the most. Do you want to sign the contract or do you not want to sign the contract? So there might be different scenarios with different individuals. So whatever it is, right, you are being asked to take your time to make the decisions. If it involves legal, don't sign the contract blindly. Don't sign the contract blindly. Take your time to read the contract, and take your time to consider the pros and the cons, and listen to your heart most importantly. The point is, don't rush into it. Okay, with all this, right, spend more time outdoor. Obviously, at this moment of time around the world, we are advised to stay home and only to go out as and when it's really needed, like to purchase groceries and the essentials. And in my part of the world, we can go out to the park to do exercises, but we have to maintain the social distancing and not in groups as well, I think. Now the rule is that not in groups, but I think just with the family members, one or two person, or I'm not so sure about the rules, but we can go out, but we are not to like hang around there for too long, exercise and come back. It's not to sit down and have a gathering or something. That is strictly, so that's not allowed. So if you are staying like just in a walking distance to the forest or nature, beach or something, and if it's allowed in your country, please check out the instruction and the rules from your countries, respective countries, and follow that. Going to the outdoor, right, actually it makes you to connect with the nature, and nature has a healing energy, and it has the power to also give clarity to you, because the nature, right, like the trees, the wind, the water, the sea, they have very beautiful innocent energy compared to the commercial world, compared to the office world or the people world, where sometimes it's all about politics. It's like I'm talking about not parliamentary politics but the office politics, and even that day-to-day activity or the relationship that we got to know, right? Some people just can't think good for another person. All they think of is how to split up couples, how to do bad things to people, how to destroy, how to blemish their reputation. That's what they'll be thinking. As long as you're in good position, they are not happy, and as long as good things happen to you, they are not happy. So when you go to when you spend time in nature, right, you don't get to see all this, because the calmness in the nature, it ain't gonna do anything to you. For some reason, I'm seeing snakes. So I'm not sure if you go into the uh, nature, please look out for snakes or those centipedes, as they can be poisonous, right? And also, this also relates to the real life that if you have been um, encountered with people who are like snakes, who are like centipedes, then just take note of them. Don't get too close to them. Just say hi and bye, and that's it. Keep a distance. Be professional with them if it's in your working area. If it's not in your working areas, then just take note and be careful of them. But don't show them that you know that they are snakes, because that's gonna bring in more problem, and the other card is be gentle with yourself. So at this point of time, you may be more sensitive to energy, and because of whatever that is going on around the world, you may also, even though you're not sensitive, but you are extremely sensitive to what that is happening. It's not at energetic level though, but more so of like how you are reacting towards those things. So you are asked to, you're really, if you are the kind, right, you are really asked to stay home, focus on your home life, focus on yourself, try not to look into the details of what's going on around the world, like how many people have recovered and so forth. Don't check out so much in detail. Instead, put up positive vibes to the world that people are recovering, keep saying that this virus is going down, this virus is subsiding, this virus some countries have the most highest rate of infected cases, right? Try not to focus on that. Just send positive energy to them, pray for them, and we we can even say that the infected rates are coming down in that country. Keep saying that. That's gonna help you because you're thinking good for other people, and that's gonna help others as well to recover. So when we do something good, good will come to us. Something when we do something bad, of course the bad will also be reciprocated back to us like 3 to 4 times. Okay, we have three verses here. Okay, this, but please don't take this as a religion. But in the event that if you do not like to hear the Bible verse and you think that it's religion, you're more than welcome to exit the video, stop the video and exit. But before you go, please subscribe to the channel. It will be very helpful to me, and if you like the video, please give a thumbs up. For those of you who are staying back for the Bible verses, I'm not going to interpret so much, but if there's something that comes out, then I will comment on it. So it says, it's kind of like blurrish. Okay, two are better than one, for if they fall and will lift up the other. So this Bible message, right, two will fall, for if they fall, one will lift up the other. It just brings me to this taking your decision, taking your time to make this decision, the two. So I'm not sure how this Bible verse resonate to you, whichever way it resonates. So the other one is a faithful man shall abound with blessings. Keep your faith. I'm guided to say spend more time outdoors, if not now, when the ban is lifted up. The next is and now these three remain: faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love. So whatever situation that you are in, send love. Like I said, if you're very sensitive at this moment of time, send love to yourself, send love to the entire world. All will be good. Okay, so if these Bible verses don't resonate with you, that's fine as well. Just take it as a blessing that you are hearing this. That's what is coming through. If you like the video that's good for you, please give a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.